Today is July 28th. Amazon will be reporting earnings after hours on August 3rd, next week. And as you may know, if you've been following this channel, last week we analyzed last Friday's unusual options, which is July 21, and we made a video over the weekend showing how we were trading it based on those unusual options. And so we're going to take a look at today, Friday, July 28th, unusual options, and also go over unusual options we detected yesterday, which were more significant and meaningful. So let's get right to it. By the way, this is the trade that we did last week that we're still in. We explained it in the video last week. So if you haven't watched that video, make sure you do. We'll put a link at the end, and also at the top here, if you have info cards turned on, you can click on that. You can see that it's currently profitable by $52 per trade. We paid $212 for this trade. So that's currently then a profit of about 212 divided by our initial investment times 100, 24% profit so far after a week. And so let's take a look at the unusual options today. Okay, so you can see here, this one that just happened 8 minutes before closing, 3:52. This was the largest for the day, 2,787. But this one expires today, 132 strike call. So this is not that meaningful. They could be closing these 132 strike calls here. Okay. The one we want to take a look at now is the next one, 2,141. This happened at 106.18. Okay. So September 15, October 20, 132.5 strike calls and 140 strike calls. For these Septembers, the 132s, 0.5 are over here. Notice the open interest is greater than the volume here. So these could be closing trades at the 132.5 strike calls. Okay, so let's take a look at the October ones, the 140 strike. This is the same scenario here. The volume is less than the open interest. So the 16,000. So this could also be closing trades as well. So it's very indeterminate at this moment in time, and that's part of the reason why stocks that have a lot of volume, a lot of trading, where there's a lot of open interest, the data is not as resolute. You can't determine things as well as you can with other less traded stocks that we share with our members, which is why they are more accurate in predicting stock price movements, because we're more sure when they are opening trades. But we did notice trades yesterday that were opening. Yesterday, when we take a look at the trades for July 27, okay, we had detected for the October 20s, the 130 strikes, okay, we had detected at the last 30 minutes at 3:30 p.m. Okay, you see this volume here, 10,000 here. You also see this 7,000 here for the put side. Keep a memory of the open interest. Okay, you can see here that the open interest is less than the volume here. However, this one isn't on the call side. However, if you look at this 22,000 here on the call side and this 6,400, notice now when we take a look at the today, right? When we take a look at the open interest now at the 130 strikes now. See how the open interest now has increased to 10,000, okay? And also when we take a look at the call side, it is now 29,000. So that's an increase on both sides of the 130 strikes, okay? So this is telling us that these were opening trades. And our data also confirm that this trade was selling the 130s and buying the 130 calls. So the 130 puts were being sold and the calls were being bought, okay? And when you analyze this trade, you can see that this is a synthetic long trade. The price currently at 132. Profit will go up if the price goes up on the x-axis. So we know that this is bullish. And we also know that this trade requires a lot of buying power because they're selling the 130 strike puts naked here, which would require 130 strike price owning 100 shares. Cash secured put, for example, they would need to have 13,000 buying power capital per contract. Okay, and there was at least 7,000 of them, which is $91 million here. This is just an estimate here. Okay, so it's a very large trade by a very large investor that is still bullish on Amazon. Okay, and that's why we are still in our bullish trade on Amazon as we approach earnings. If there are any further updates as the week comes next week, we will update everyone. If there are unusual options that are more significant and changing our position, so make sure you subscribe and you have the bell icon turned on so you get notified. If you want to increase your profitability, want to diversify your portfolio, make sure to join our membership where we share exclusive videos on other stocks, not just the high volume traded stocks that have less accuracy than our other stocks we use majority of the time to diversify our portfolio because they outperform many of the big name stocks that everybody else is trading, okay? Because the data is a lot stronger from other companies' stocks than these large tech stocks that everyone trades, okay? So make sure to join our membership. If you want access to those videos, go to our channel homepage, click the join button to learn more on how you can join. All right, so hope this was helpful and wish everybody good luck and a wonderful weekend. Thank you.